The Real Monica Adams Show is brought to you by Coffman Outdoors and The Porch in Wildwood.
Haven't stopped in yet. They are located, first of all, Coffman Outdoors in Sullivan, 141 North Service Road West. I'm telling you what, they have some of the coolest things ever. So take that trip out 44. We're going to head out there next Wednesday. And if you right now are looking to beautify your yard and you are so frustrated with the tools and the equipment that you have, well, maybe you need to look into something new. So here is the view when you walk into Coffman. It's right outside that you can see the Arctic Cat UTVs. They've got open and closed cabs as well. The Bad Boy compact tractors, open and closed cab styles as well. If you have been wanting to pull the trigger, I'm asking you to support those that support us. Bad Boy, X-Mark, and Spartan mowers. And I'm telling you what, I know men and women alike that love to just disappear into the yard and make it look beautiful. They also have these e-bikes, recreational, and as I mentioned, it's really cool. A lot of the hunters are coming on board saying, hey, I want to hunt with that instead of one of the UTVs. They have Beta Italian off-road motorcycles, performance parts, X-Mark, Bad Boy, and Spartan mowers. That is Coffman Outdoors. Give them a call, by the way, 573-468-8473. So welcome aboard to Coffman Outdoors. We love having them a part of the show. And his wife, so Mark Coffman owns Coffman Outdoors, and then Jan Coffman is who we're going to feature today. We're talking interior design. We're talking about the most beautiful space that some of you had a chance to come out and be a part of our taping last week. Well, today you get to see it all play out. So good morning to you. As you are waking up, have you been outside yet? Have you opened the door? Have you said, oh, thank God it's not disgusting? That's right. It is beautiful this morning. Again, we've got mostly sunny skies and a high of 82. By the way, the Cardinals back in action this morning. 66 for a low tonight. It's going to be beautiful at the ballpark. Tomorrow we do have a possibility of some scattered rain and storms. A high of only 79. What a big difference from a week ago when we were talking heat indices in the 101 range. 68 for a low tomorrow night. And then Saturday, AM storms will end, but we're going to see that heat come back. 88 for a high on Saturday. Sunday, very hot, a high of 94. And then we get into a dry patch next week. Monday through Friday, you can see 97 on Monday, 93 on Tuesday, mostly sunny skies. Partly sunny by the time we get to midweek, 91. Thursday, 90. 89 next Friday. And then can you believe it? I've got it there on the screen. We are going to officially begin August. Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. I cannot believe we've already gone through an entire month of July this fast. I was looking at a text message chain between me and someone, and I said, how is it that May was the last time we talked to each other? And now here we are into July. It's just crazy. All right, let's get into some news you can use. We've been talking about Tropical Storm Bertha making landfall in Louisiana yesterday, packing strong winds far from its center after closing beaches from the Florida Panhandle to Mississippi. The National Hurricane Center said that Bertha made landfall in the afternoon about 40 miles east of New Orleans and at maximum sustained winds about 45 miles per hour, expected to remain at that intensity until the storm reaches the upper Texas coast. And that is expected to happen sometime today. In health news, we continue to bring the latest on this craziness that's going on with cyclosporiasis. The outbreak cases continuing to rise. I mentioned yesterday it has reached into Missouri, an intestinal illness caused by a parasite continuing to increase across the United States. Some of the data updated today from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention show there are more than 11,500 cases in 41 states, including about 4,100 lab-confirmed cases and about 7,400 cases yet to be confirmed by a laboratory. So do you know where your lettuce is coming from? Health officials investigating this outbreak believed to be linked to shredded iceberg lettuce served at Taco Bell locations in 5 states: Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, and West Virginia. And although it may not directly be from here, it was supplied, by the way, by Taylor Farms de Mexico. However, it is trickling into so many other states. And we had mentioned it was already in the Illinois area. Now it is showing up in Missouri. Do you know anybody, by the way, that's had it? The woman who does my hair swears she had very similar symptoms to that. So it's not something to take lightly. You take and go directly to your urgent care or to your doctor if you have this. Again, not something to just dismiss and think you can take care of it on your own. Well, St. Louis County, the animal shelter, is waiving adoption fees amid overcrowding, and their shelter is extending the hours through tomorrow as part of this emergency event. From 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., the shelter works to open up that space. They've declared the situation an emergency. On the first day of the emergency event, by the way, 23 pets were adopted. So I love the fact that our community is stepping up. So this is the St. Louis County Pet Adoption Center in Olivet, waiving the fees through tomorrow as the shelter continues to face overcrowding. All right, I want you to look at your screen. Can you imagine this happening? Just look closely. Yes, that's a man inside of there. Now let me pull out a 130-foot gas station sign. The man was trapped for hours. This is in Illinois, a maintenance worker that was inside of this sign for about 5 hours after his lift malfunctioned. The fire officials say a worker was doing maintenance on a gas station sign off of Interstate 55 in Wilmington, Illinois. Happened about 11 a.m. on Tuesday when the lift he used to get inside had an issue. He could be seen waving for help, roughly 130 feet tall, no ladder inside. He appeared to be in good spirits. He even gave a thumbs up as I showed you in the prior picture. So definitely had a good spirit. And he's just like, can someone please help me? How in the world did anybody even see this? A specialized lift was eventually found at a job site in Joliet, and Illinois State Police escorted it to him 17 miles away. And then rescuers brought the worker slowly, safely back to the ground. Fire officials said he refused medical treatment and is expected to be okay. That might be one of my favorite stories today. I have another one that I'm going to show you with whales and dolphins. I'm a huge dolphin lover, by the way. But before we do that, imagine this. You take your kids to camp and you expect the camp officials to take care of your child, especially when the kids are, swishing around in water, and you would expect a lifeguard to be on duty, not to step away for lunch. That is the worst nightmare a parent or a grandparent or anyone could possibly have, right? A 6-year-old nearly drowned at the camp because the lifeguard took a lunch break. This was in Washington. He was hospitalized after nearly drowning as the lifeguard had stepped away, according to this police report. The child was attending the camp when counselors allowed approximately 30 children to get in the pool. Following the day's activities, the lifeguard told investigators he was not present because he had left for his lunch break. Shortly before that, radio traffic actually captured a dispatcher relaying, "I copy a 6-year-old male nearly drowning, cardiac arrest, CPR in progress." How long was he in the water? How long was CPR conducted? The response to that transmission was then encrypted, and the attorney for the family is now looking into all of this. But to be underwater for more than 2 minutes, the boy is now sedated and on breathing tubes. The pool remained closed until that review is obviously complete. But folks, I'm asking you, again, I'm not a parent. We all have empathy. Can you imagine this happening? Look, we all remember going to camp, and you expect to go have an amazing time and come back with incredible memories. Not that. That is a scary, one of those water cooler stories we talk about. All right. First of all, I own a boat. I get scared when I go above maybe 50, 60 miles per hour. A boat was clocked going 157 miles per hour in a 30 mile per hour zone during a charity event in New York that happened over the weekend. The speed was both illegal, obviously, and a violation of the event's rules, as they were doing this in a charity event. Event organizers stressed that the poker run is not a race. Before hitting the water, all drivers meet with the organizers. They learn the rules, of course, including speed limits. Just imagine how many people they were putting in danger. 157 miles per hour in a restricted zone, a 50-foot catamaran powered by turbine engines. That's what that boat was. It was a Make-A-Wish Foundation, by the way. I'm so glad that nobody was injured in that. But how do you feel? I don't know. I'm a speed junkie, but how do you even feel comfortable going that fast in a boat in the first place? I would just feel like it would just get airlifted and just flip over. All right, I told you orcas and dolphins would show up in our news you can use. A rare orca hunt caught on video as the pod chases the dolphins and tossed them into the air. This happened in Monterey Bay, California. During a Sunday whale watching trip, the captain spotted a pod of killer whales, also known as orcas, closing in on a group of dolphins in Monterey Bay. He immediately alerted the boat's owner and said, "Get out of here. This is unreal." He did. They got a lot of happy tourists, they said, here in the Monterey Bay area. They captured the dramatic hunt on camera as multi-ton orcas burst out of the water in pursuit of their prey. Can you imagine? First of all, I have been wanting to go whale watching, but I wouldn't want to be in the middle of all of that because you don't know when they're going to turn and be like, "I didn't get the dolphins. I'm coming to get you." Or how about this? You open up your door and you find an alligator, a 7-foot one, showing up outside the family's front door. You imagine, obviously, in their words, "We were scared, we were terrified." This was in Palm Bay, Florida. The family says it startled them when they opened up their door. Police and wildlife officials obviously did respond. The family's home security camera alerted them to the animal in the yard. Now look, we get alerts and we think, oh, is it a deer? Is it a squirrel? Is it a raccoon? Some people have found bears. This is an alligator. Officials urge residents who see a potentially dangerous animal in the yard or a residential area, contact police. You know, there's a ton of people that always want to get it on camera. This one obviously was caught on their Ring camera, but many people want to go outside and film it themselves. That is a no-no. Call police because that always turns wrong. Well, I always look for, when I'm going to a game, for a lot of runs or a lot of goals or, I get baskets. 1-0. That was the final yesterday. At least the Cardinals came out on top. 1-0 over the LA Angels. Now it's the Diamondbacks back home, the Cardinals, I should say, are back home at Busch Stadium finally for a long stretch, playing the Arizona Diamondbacks today. A beautiful afternoon for it, 4:15. If you're looking for something to do, you might want to go to the game. And our National Day of National Days of Gorgeous Grandma Day. Whether you're a Mimi or maybe you're a Yaya or you're Grammy, today's your day, Gorgeous Grandma. National Vanilla Ice Cream Day, National Refreshment Day, and it is also National Lemon Day. All right, you're all up to date. Things that we think you might want to talk about. We call them water cooler talks. Again, in the news you can use. And we're going to take our break. I'm so excited for this special we have on tap for you today. You're going to want to watch the entire show because we're going to walk you through the Porch in Wildwood, and you're going to find something, trust me, that you're going to want for your home. Or maybe you've got an anniversary or a birthday coming up, or maybe you're well ahead of time and you realize August is just next week. That means September, October, November. Yes, Christmas is only 4 months away. It just doesn't seem possible, does it? So I can guarantee you this is the store you're going to want to shop at. We're going to take you through the whole thing. I'm super excited for this mobile Monica. Christy, Linda, good morning. Hope you're having a great start to your day. Kathleen, Karen, catch you later, headed to golf course. Oh, we'll enjoy that. Joe, hope you're having a great start to your day as well. Now, we are going to get into our special, the feature on the Porch in Wildwood, next.
What if you could start your day feeling loose, relaxed, and ready? Deep hydrotherapy right in your backyard. No commute, no appointments, just warmth, relief whenever you need it. Sore muscles recover faster, tight joints loosen up, tension you carry all day, gone. Relax with your family or friends, or work out with our Michael Phelps Edition Swim Spas. Worried about maintenance? We have factory-trained service nearby whenever you need it. Plus, we're here for you long-term if you have any questions or need to refill supplies. You can even test spas at our showrooms. Spas and More, A+ rated, locally owned for 20 years. We put the ah in spa.
Good morning and welcome into the Real Monica Adams Show. We have been talking for the last month and a half about the Porch in Wildwood, and now we finally are here with Jan Coffman. Thanks for having us here.
Thanks for coming.
If you haven't been to the Porch, by the way, 16957 Manchester Road in Wildwood, Missouri, you can check them out on social media. You can check them out on their website as well. But more importantly, I'd like for you to come in. We want you to come in and be involved in the store. You're always doing something awesome and getting people involved in understanding how they can change little components, as we mentioned, of their homes, of their businesses, etc. So we're going to take you through. If you have not come in yet, we're going to walk you through the store. It was funny, Zach asked before we got ready to go on, what's your favorite part of the Porch?
The design center.
Why?
Because I can create, because of the texture, because of the textiles, and I get to see people's eyes light up because, I base it basically on their their style and their design and what they're wanting. And like, there's a lady back there now looking for pillow fabric, and I just pulled it, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited."
It is, because we keep saying that's your playground. You've been an interior designer for how many years now?
30 years.
Yeah. So she knows what she's doing. And then she's pulled this all together, took over the porch, but then that is the component. So maybe people that have been in the porch, have been to the porch in the past, they haven't seen that, because that was your addition.
That was my dream. That's an addition that I wanted to add to the porch. Wanted to be able to make it where it's a one-stop shop. People can come in, they can touch and feel fabrics, they can take a look at things and take them home, see how it looks with their rugs, see how it looks with other items in their home, and just being able to help create and help people make a beautiful home.
Yes, and it's all those additions. Sometimes people might just go all in and say, Jan, please, just create. Others,
right.
and obviously you work with their budget. And I love the fact that you said that when you were on set with us is you're not going to get and push someone out of their comfort zone. You're not going to be like, well, hey, you got to spend all this. No, we're going to stay in this budget, and let's start with this. And then they usually fall in love and want to continue, don't they?
That's right. So there's no budget too small. Like if somebody just wants a special rug, let's say they went someplace else and already bought a sofa and everything, and they're just looking for the right rug. I'll come to their house, I'll bring rug samples. They can bring pictures here, and I don't even have to go to their house, and they can take the samples home, and then they can place the order. I can actually ship most of the rugs directly to their homes.
Again, she's here for you at the Porch in Wildwood. Okay, so it might be the custom side, which we'll go a little bit more in depth in just a second. But as they walk in, and it's funny, because I asked you, when people walk in the doors, do they go to the left or do they go to the right? And I say to the left.
Yeah, they go to the left.
Why do you think?
I'm not sure. I think the fireplace and I think they just want to just gravitate to the left.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That feels like home to them.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, we're going to walk you through all of this, and we'll just kind of stop at certain components. So as you first walk in the door, I'm a big fan of hides, right? You've got them here on the table.
Yep.
I don't think people even think of taking it off the ground sometimes. You've got it draped on a table. You have it draped on chairs. You might have it up and actually put up on walls.
Oh, absolutely. I put them on walls. I can put them on coffee tables. We put them on the back of chairs. They help add a layer of texture.
Yeah. Are those a big driver for people when they come in? Is that something that they say, oh, I can't wait to get in because of, you do have a lot of them here.
Yeah, we have small hides, and then we also have Tibetan lambs, which are very soft. Well, they're back over here.
You want to put one on my set.
Yeah, I do. It's a texture thing, okay?
I am good with that. Okay, so what do you, it's kind of like take it in quarters. In the opening, when you first walk in towards the left, what do you love over in this area by where the fireplace is?
Well, I love the fireplace, and I love always flanking beside the fireplace a piece of furniture and then adding lamps. And then we always use these walls up above on the side where we always change out artwork to show people what they can do. I love the hide on the floor.
Of course.
I love the
We have a
texture
hide
of the
theme.
stone. Yeah. I love how I've opened up all the windows.
I was just going to, you literally
and you
just
get natural light in here.
because you said that last time. So there was more
heavier furniture, beautifully painted furniture, but it was blocking all the gorgeous
The natural
light. And people love natural light. They need it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
it allows you to see and have that vision a little bit better, right?
Right.
I'm very big into this area where we're sitting. So if you were to go to the left and see the fireplace, I still think you would come back and stop in here. These chairs, you remember I said it last time, I'm in
Comfortable.
love with. They're
Yeah.
comfortable, but they're very well made, the structure of them all.
Yeah.
You go to market how many times a year?
let's see, 3 times a year.
And so what you're carrying in store, is it from vendors all over? Do you work with anybody local?
I do work with a local vendor. He does some of my small tables, Wildwood edges.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, out of Fenton.
I love that.
Yeah. He does some of my porch it up small tables.
So do you all understand what it means to porch it up? You're leveling up your porch.
Yes, you're leveling it up. So yeah, I work with Taylor King, and I also work with McKinley Leather. They're out of North Carolina, and they're made in the USA.
So this is the thing about Jan. She is very specific in what your style is and how you work with other people's style. And I love the fact, and this is the honesty of it all, where you mention, I may not be the right person for someone, but I might guide you to somewhere else.
Correct.
You need that. That is a really important relationship, right?
So
to
if
say that I understand your style.
Yeah, so if someone comes in and they're wanting to have a consultation, I usually like to just meet up with them and just see if we're going to click.
Yeah.
Because if we don't click, I'm going to have to, introduce you to maybe someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, they just don't work.
Right.
It doesn't work out. But
But I
that
love the
hasn't
honesty in
happened.
that. Oh, good.
That hasn't happened
They all
yet.
fall in love with her, as we did.
That hasn't happened. So,
But
yeah.
it's great, though, that you said, because it's the honesty and how being real of it all of, hey, this is what I'm seeing for you. But if it's not necessarily butting heads, but maybe if you don't see eye to eye on it, it might be like, okay, well, maybe, because you've even said that to me, that's not really my style.
Right.
I like guiding people to this. But it's components of it. Where do you think people go wrong? Do they try to do everything too modern, everything too traditional, everything too country?
Right now, AI.
I love that you said that.
Yeah, I think they all seem to take a photo of something and take a picture with AI and say, I want it to look like this. And then you can't find the product. You can't find the stuff that's being used. I've had several people come in and say, I wanted it to look like this, but I can't order any of this. I don't know where to even get this. I said, because it's not real.
Because it's not real. And by the way, you're tuned into the Real Monica Adams Show with the real Jan Coffman at the Real Porch. Yes, we like real things. The
Yes.
Porch in Wildwood. Again, if you have not been in yet, we would love to see you. Stop in the store and you're going to fall in love. So, okay, let's continue. Before we wrap around, we're going to take a break. As they walk past the fireplace, what are some of your favorites over in this left corner?
Oh, the bench.
The bench.
It's got storage.
These are Jan's picks.
Nice made, a company, a good manufacturer. I love the bench. I love all the candles that we have. A lot of the greenery and the florals. Yeah.
And that's the other thing is when people are designing a space, I think they forget about the energy that greenery brings.
Correct.
That we
It's
need
just
that
another.
life.
Excuse me. It's just another layer.
Of
you know,
life.
you have and texture. It's all about layering.
And by the way, how often are you switching things around when people are coming in? Because I was in here and those purses aren't there anymore. Where are the purses? Did you flip them?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how often are you changing around?
About
She's
every
laughing.
week.
About every week. I knew there was something funny here. It's
The
like,
girls
okay,
are laughing.
you got to come in every week because it shifts.
Yeah.
So don't think it's right there. It may not be there anymore. Because I was like, where's the purses? By the way, I'm going to tell you about these purses here in just a second. We're going to take a break. We're like just in the first part of the store. We are going to get through everything for you so that you can see and imagine what you can do again at your home, at your office, if it is something that's already in store, and then you can combine it with her favorite area, which is the custom side. By the way, I'm guessing it depends on what it is, but a lot of people have asked, what is the turnaround time of custom?
It depends on the manufacturer, but right now I think they're running about 6 to 8 weeks.
It's not bad. at all.
Custom rugs take a lot longer because they're made in India.
Okay.
But
And
yes,
that's about like how long?
20 weeks.
20 weeks?
But I carry a lot of rugs that on the back of the rug it'll say like what samples are available, what sizes. Mostly they're just standard size, 8 by 10, 9 by 12. You can get some runners and things, and those you can get in 2 weeks or sooner.
But if you want one of those and you want it for Christmas, do it now because it'll be coming just in time for the holidays.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, folks. Again, we're at the Porch in Wildwood. We'd love for you to stop in and just see how beautiful this place is. 16957 Manchester Road in Wildwood, Missouri. We will have much more of the store with Jan Coffman when we return.
What if you could start your day feeling loose, relaxed, and ready? Deep hydrotherapy right in your backyard. Relax with your family or friends, or work out with our Michael Phelps Edition Swim Spas. Worried about maintenance? We have factory-trained service nearby whenever you need it. Plus, we're here for you long-term if you have any questions or need to refill supplies. You can even test spas at our showrooms. Spas and More, A+ rated, locally owned for 20 years. We put the ah in spa.
Welcome back. We are at the Porch in Wildwood. Jan Coffman along with me. We are at the Porch. We've been talking about it. We've been showing you videos, but now we're actually here. 16957 Manchester Road in Wildwood. By the way, it's theporchwildwood.com if you want to check out their website. Do you do any sales online?
Not right now.
Everything's in-house.
Everything's in-house.
Yeah, that's how it should be, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm very big. I mean, I get e-commerce, it's a big thing, but I love, well, you get it, being someone who
human.
loves doing, yes, it's like touch. You got to touch everything and feel it and do the vision. So we took you through the opening when you first walk in the doors, but now we're going to take you through, again, this is the main front area when you walk in. This was filled with purses. They change things around about every week. So now what do we have back here?
So what we have back here is just a collection of our garden items, some lanterns, some outdoor candles.
And by the way, if you check out their social media, they're always showing you different things that they have going on. A lot of cool sales. You just had some for Father's Day, some really neat things. So that was the other thing. There were guys who were like, oh, is this just like a girly place? I'm like, no. Couples come in. There's stuff for men. There's stuff for women. There's stuff for the family. So it's something for everybody. But yeah, gardening and having that. So I like that you said outdoor candles, because I think that's where some people go wrong. They're using indoor candles and they're trying to use them outdoors.
Yeah, so the outdoor candles have like a citronella scent in them. We have a really good brand. It's from Ranger Station. It's called Skeeter Eater.
Skeeter Eater.
And it actually smells really good. It's got some rosemary and some citronella and things in it. So, yeah, it's a good
Eat
seller.
those mosquitoes.
Yeah.
We need them, dang it.
Skeeter Eater.
So they do, we're talking about candles, by the way. If you've been paying attention to the one that's on set, we bought that with the hide. You have that in citrus and then balsam fir?
Balsam fir, right now.
And so for those of you that are really, really prepared, you want to start buying something for the holidays, come in and get that. Is that a big seller around the holidays, I would imagine?
It is, yeah.
That
it truly
is just incredible. Brings you home for the holidays for sure. Okay, now I'm really big into the jewelry that you have over my left shoulder.
Yeah.
I didn't wear one today, but the coin necklaces are so hot. Still, they have been for like the last couple of years.
The brand that we carry is French Candy.
French Candy? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Where's
French
that
Candy.
from?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. I'm sure I'll be walking out with another coin around my neck. What is the biggest sellers right now for the jewelry that you have?
Oh, let me think. You know what really sells is our Louis Vuitton lockets that I pick up when I go to market. I have somebody that personally makes them for me, and then we carry a bunch of them, and then different styles and different chains and everything, and those are our big sellers.
Yeah.
We also sell a lot of LJ Sonder, which is a great brand that doesn't tarnish. Very small jewelry and, little tiny earrings and things like that.
That's because we all can't afford the entire Louis Vuitton, but we can afford little pieces of it.
Right, you can get a locket, right, with a little key.
Yes, you're like, I've got LV now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that, again, jewelry, we talked about candles, and then I mentioned it on the show. I'm very excited. When I talked earlier about, supporting local, right at the front desk, you have what I swear is the best balsamic vinegar and olive oils ever. And I've been over to Italy, but I think this trumps that.
I agree with you. This is called 3 Silos. It's a woman-owned business. She fills it in Augusta, Missouri, and she also has a place in Washington that she fills, and she goes around to different areas and she does tastings. And it is literally from farm to her to table.
Yeah.
So on the back of it, when you get it, it's not blended. It'll tell you when it's harvested and what family of where it came from, whether it's Greece, Spain, Italy, and then they also have blended olive oils, and then we also have some fantastic balsamics.
I know, and I sent her a video from my own cabinet at home, and she was like, I haven't tried that one. I want to try that one.
Now I carry it.
Oh, see, I knew it.
Habanero honey.
Yes, it's so good. Okay, now I know where I can get it. I got the hookup here. And the chocolates. Tell me about these chocolates, which I have to tell you a funny story.
Yeah.
So I left here after our meeting when I was like, I definitely want those. But I had other meetings afterwards, and it was one of our crazy St. Louis summers. And so I was like, oh, my chocolates are in the back of my car. No, I just put them in the refrigerator. They're still amazing.
That's great.
Yeah, but I need to get some more so that are not melted.
So I'm very specific when it comes to like non-GMO, natural, small batch, made by local companies, but this company is actually in San Francisco, but it's non-GMO. They use natural products, natural ingredients, and they're fantastic.
They are. The macadamia inside the one, I was like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that your team was like, do you want to try them? Yes, I do.
We have testers. We also have testers of the olive oil and the balsamic as well.
Yep, which is smart because you don't want to go, okay, I just bought this entire bottle and I don't really like it.
Yeah.
So there you go. You do some sip and shops here also. How often do you do those?
Every third Thursday, we do a sip and shop of each month. And we're open then until 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
And
what are your normal hours?
Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5. And
10
then
to
we're
5.
closed on Sundays, except for November 1st to Christmas Eve. I'll be open on Sundays as well.
Okay, but on these sip and shop days, third Thursday of the month?
Third Thursday of the month, and it's from 10 to 7.
Okay.
And we usually have like a little spritzer or a drink. I carry like some infused drinks that we usually do. And then we will invite somebody up, like I might have somebody that's signing a book that I carry, or I'll have 3 silos coming in, or we'll have like Ann Gish trunk sale, or we'll be doing, a design time or just anything. I think I even had Pasiglias here one time, showing us how to, plant
Do
flowers.
the flowers, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, people like interactive aspects of it, but I just remember many, many years ago, I was like, more people should have a tiny little drink while you're walking around shopping.
Yeah.
Because you buy more.
Yeah. You do.
It's a very smart thing. Again, if you're just tuning in, it is the Porch in Wildwood where we are doing our show, 16957 Manchester Road in Wildwood, theporchwildwood.com. Where are you most active on social media? Instagram, TikTok, Facebook?
Facebook, just started on TikTok, and we're picking up our Instagram as well.
Yeah, so check them out on social medias as well, because they're always doing really fun things and then showcasing different components of what they have. All right, did I miss anything over here? We
talked about the Skeeter Eater, but my candles and my soaps.
Your candles and soaps.
So I'm extremely picky when it comes to smells. So I searched out certain brands of candles that I want to carry that are going to last long, that are made with great soy, that don't burn, leave a bad smoke in your house.
Right.
And we carry Ranger Station, I carry Jackson Vaughn, and then Flamingo Estates, which is out of Los Angeles.
And I think a lot of people more and more have become aware of the fact that there are products that weren't necessarily the best for us that we were taking in, right?
Correct.
Some people are getting away from that. They're doing more diffusers, but it was also how we put, and I'm guilty of this, Zach will be the one to confirm it. I will blow my candle out and I'm like, oh, sorry, there's smoke everywhere. Should we be using the snuffer?
You should use a snuffer, yeah.
All right.
Do you always have one? No.
No.
But we carry them.
I was just going to ask that. That's what I want to
Yeah.
know. I have one at home. I don't have one on set, but now I'm going to get one and I'll have it on set.
Yeah.
Because I do think it's a respect thing of, whoa,
Yeah.
don't blow that out in front of me. All right, folks, we have only scratched the surface of the porch. This front area, when you first walk in, this is what you'll be seeing. We're going to go down to the Colorado room. Why is it called the Colorado room?
It's always been called the Colorado Room. When I purchased the store, I think it was because the original owner did some beautiful beams in there and kind of made it kind of rustic looking. So we just called it the Colorado Room.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the Colorado room is where I found the purses, by the way.
That's right.
I am hung up on these purses. They are there. They might move in the next week, though. But there's some great furniture down there. And if you're looking for wonderful pillows, which completely change a room, change out those pillows as well. We're going to show you what they have down there as well. Jan Coffman, the owner of The Porch, my guest. I really am actually her guest in her home right now. The Porch in Wildwood. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, it's Monica Adams. Thank you so much for following along with The Real Monica Adams Show. But I wanted to let you know there's so much more that I could do with you, your business, your corporation. Did you know that I'm a motivational speaker all around the world, as well as an MC and an auctioneer? So if you have an event, maybe a nonprofit organization, and you want to book me, just shoot me an email, info@therealmonicaadams.com.
Welcome back. Look, we've changed some things around. It's kind of like them every week. They're changing. For us, it's minutes. We are at the Porch in Wildwood. It is, again, 16957 Manchester Road, theporchwildwood.com. Check them out on social media, Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, always doing some fun things. So you knew, I kept talking about them, that we had to bring them into play, and I have my favorite.
That's right.
This is gorgeous.
It is. It's the clutch from Kelly Took. It comes in straight leather. It comes in a couple different cowhides, and it's...
Oh, it's got red inside.
Yeah, so their signature is all of their purses will have like a beautiful red cowhide suede
Oh, how cool.
on the inside, and all of them all have a pull out here. Let's see. Yep. Well, it gets a bag too.
You get a little bag.
And
to
then you
protect
have
it.
like your
Oh,
own.
that's a nice
Yeah.
strap. Okay, this is from Texas, and these are the ones that have a lifetime warranty on
Made
them?
in the heart of Texas. They have a lifetime warranty on them.
This is crazy. Okay, the problem I have, and this is why I can't use the same purse all the time, is I rub the hide off,
Yeah.
and then it gets worn. So if you just, yeah, it's this way. So if I just carry it like this, or if I have it on that and I don't let it rub against my leg, it should be fine.
You should be
right?
fine, yes.
Otherwise, change it out.
But it looks good. Just change it out.
Change
Just-
it out.
Yeah.
This is cute.
Yeah.
If you just want like a little piece. Well, so I know you guys always ask me these things. What are the ranges of these purses price-wise?
Let's see. They range from like $320 to $420.
This is $198, by the way. This
Mm-hmm.
little tiny thing. What would be your favorite as far as all the purses that are here? Do you like this one?
I like the hobo.
Of course you do.
Yeah, the suede hobo.
That's pretty.
It's $385.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
And again, a lifetime warranty on these?
Lifetime.
Does that have the red inside also?
You know what? I don't know
It
that
better.
this one does. It does.
Okay, I was
yes.
going to say, if it's its signature, it has to.
It does.
Let me see the one. Is this
This
chocolate
is
brown?
what they
or-
call a Soho Mini. They also make a medium size and then an extra large size.
I love this. I would
Yeah.
play with this constantly.
They come, and then it also has like a little strap with it as well.
Is it brown or is it black?
It's black.
It's
well,
kinda like a,
it's like
depends
a,
on the lighting.
yeah, it's black.
Okay. And then we've got the distressed ones, which are very, very popular as well. So if you're going and traveling to Europe, you're supposed to have all of these in front of you.
Correct.
Right? Around your neck. These,
This brand is Bed Stew.
yes.
Yeah, so I picked up both of these lines in Dallas in January of this year, and I'm so excited about it because I always wanted a good line of purses and something that I would love to carry myself.
Right.
So
Where did
these-
you, so did you look at Bed Stew first with purses, or I told you my first introduction was in Tennessee with shoes.
I actually saw Kelly Toop there, and I said I had to have it. So I called Nicole, and I got her on the FaceTime because she always helps me. She was had a baby then.
How
And,
dare she?
Yeah. And then, so we picked out some purses, and then I walked around the corner, and then Bed Stew was there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they sell belts and shoes and boots, but I don't carry those.
But you can get them, you said.
I can get them, yes.
Okay.
I can get them.
Nicole laughed at me, by the way, because as soon as she gave me this purse, I went like this. She goes, "Are you smelling it?" Yes. The smell of real leather, there's nothing like it.
You're right.
So smell your purse. Okay, well, the purses, by the way, are down now, right now, in the Colorado room.
Correct.
That's where I fell in love with so many different pieces. And actually, one of the pieces, I was like, ooh, I like this. And you're like, no, that was sold.
Yeah.
So if you come in here and you love something and you can't sleep because you keep thinking of it, you better get it. Because
And if you want to just try it out, we do allow 48 hours for you to take it out on 48 hours and just give it a try to see if
test
you
drive.
like it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's right.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Okay, I'm glad we brought that up.
Yeah.
Again, Jan Coffman, her design aspect we're going to get into, and we're going to bring Nicole into play. Nicole was on set with us just a few weeks ago. That's where they have a lot of fun. But you can take pieces that you do in the custom, and you mix them in with pieces that you have in here. So in the Colorado room, what do you think really stands out that people are falling in love with?
There's a great Taylor King sofa back there, and then we also have a couple great chairs that people fall in love with. We have a great leather one from Taylor King, and then we've got one from Paul Robert, another brand that I carry. They're all in North Carolina.
Okay. What would be the biggest movers when it comes to furniture? What brand?
Ooh. So when I came on, I brought in Taylor King and McKinley Leather. They, the original owner had always carried Paul Robert. So
Okay.
I honestly think it's just a really good even.
Just a mix?
It's a great mix. It just depends on, what they're looking for.
Right. And then I mentioned down in that same area, we have all these pillows. I love good pillows. I knew it. I knew you were going to say
I
that.
do too.
And
Yeah.
again, changing it out. Well, I mean, this one, I'm going to, of course, fall in love with because of everything I'm always
Cowhide.
drawn to. With the people coming into the porch right now, what are they... And it might be more like this, they might think is more like fall and in towards winter time period. What are they thinking for spring and summer right now?
So just lighter, a lot of texture. You just blend it in with what you like. We've got some greens. We've got some pattern with some fringe, like these pillows over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just use a lot of green and natural tones. I'm more of a natural color person.
Well, that was
and then I'll throw some blues in. You know?
Oh, you got to do blue for me.
I know. That's right.
What are hot colors right now for
Hot
2026?
colors.
As we're coming out of summer, getting ready to get into fall and winter.
I think it's green.
Green?
I think green is the hot color.
A particular green?
A lot of different tones of green, but I'm going to say more like an emerald green, or maybe this guy right here.
This?
Yeah, this is a great color.
I just love how things change each year, and sometimes you've got lasting. The thing about animal prints, they have been around for so long, and they're not ending anytime soon, are they?
No, they're not.
Why do you think?
It's a natural. Everyone is different. There's not anything the same. It's not man-made, right? So it's just you're never going to get. This is going to be a different. If you put this color on, if it's going to have a different pattern.
Right.
It one of a kind.
Yeah.
You know.
Animal prints and green. That's what you're getting out of today's show, by the way.
Tibetan lamb.
Oh, yes, I forgot. And so this is a really fun thing. Jan's like, Monica, I'm going to start switching things up in your set. I'm like, done. Because it's been a year and a half. Mm-hmm. How often, as a designer, how often do you tell people to switch things up in their home?
So I'm a very traditional designer. I'd like people to get like true pieces that they're going to love, and then I usually switch things up with like pillows, different vases, just different, and and then maybe scents. I'm also like a big person about just getting the seasonal scents in your house and just giving it. Sometimes I'll switch up a lamp or something, but
yeah, just little pieces.
I usually don't tell people to switch up too often.
Well, but different aspects. Like I don't a lot, except for when we get in towards the holidays.
Right.
And then you start having fun.
Right.
But yes, and when you have great pieces of furniture.
Seasonal. Yeah.
Seasonal.
Spring,
yes.
fall, holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, get great furniture and then just change out little throws and things like that and pillows.
Absolutely.
And
Throws,
then suddenly people
pillows.
walk in, oh, what'd you do? Minimal.
Yeah.
I just did a little bit of all. Okay, and then you have an entire area for kitchen.
Oh yeah,
Right?
we do.
And there's some really unique things in there, by the way, that she covers, that she carries, sorry. So we're gonna go into that area, and then we're gonna get into their playground, which brings it all together. The piece de resistance.
Design
See?
room.
She did that, the design room. So if you have not been, one more time, theporchwildwood.com, the location, 16957 Manchester Road in Wildwood. And I just love this area. If you haven't been in a while, you'll see how things have really changed up. Great places to go and grab something to eat, and then come over and shop, get your bellies full, and stay here for a while. Don't just like run in. They've always got things they're changing up just a little bit. Okay, let's go into the kitchen area. We'll do that when we return.
I love working here. I come in here and I feel positivity with everybody, down from the housekeepers up to the CEO. Our bosses actually get on the floor with us, help us out. I've been in plenty work nursing homes, and being here, it makes me feel very happy all the time. Being around these residents is amazing things. I might cry. Working with them, it's like my grandma and my grandpa. When I'm at home, and I can come here, I feel free. When I'm having bad days, I can just walk in here and boom, I'm back into a happy place. They make everything happy and joyful, and they all respectful. They do put an impact on my life big time. That's it. That's the best memories. Hey, this is my place, this is my home.
Welcome back. I love these mobile Monicas. We are at the Porch in Wildwood, 16957 Manchester Road. Check them out online, theporchwildwood.com. The best thing, though, would be to come in. We are showcasing the store, but there's nothing like getting in and truly feeling. We're very big in design, so you feel the texture, you see, and if you can't see the vision, you've got an interior designer right here that will help you do so. Okay, so we're gonna get back into the more kitchenette area, and we're gonna pull out some of Jan's favorites. I love a good glass, and you and I are gonna cheers here in just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I have to get my glasses out for a second here. I'm trying to figure out what is on this glass. Is this?
Yes, that is a bullet.
It's a bullet. That's what I wanted to know. What the heck? Are you the only person that has these?
Yes, we are.
Okay, was this a big seller around Father's Day? Or did you just
Yes,
get them in?
It is. It's always a big seller.
Yeah.
See, it's got a little bullet here.
I mean, that's an actual bullet.
Yeah.
That's a Winchester bullet?
Winchester bullet.
Look at this, guys. You
Yeah.
know you want that. If you have a guy who's a wine drinker, they're gonna love this.
Yeah.
That
and it also
is
comes
amazing.
stemless. We can also get them stemless.
See, but as a true wine drinker, I can't do that because you change the temperature of the wine.
That's right.
But for all of you that want to be bougie,
Bougie.
that's-
Stemless.
And then what's this one?
That is a horseshoe.
Oh, for good luck.
Isn't that sweet?
I love
Yeah.
that. And these, what is the name of this brand?
Lila Blue.
Lila Blue. I just like
Mm-hmm.
the Lila Blue. Okay, so we all love when we're doing like charcuterie boards or just having things that level up. Porch it up.
Porch it up.
That's what
Porch
we're
it up.
doing here. So tell them what we have in front of us here.
So I order from Montana this great line of pizza cutters, little cheese slicers.
Is this from Yellowstone?
It's a company out of Montana. They make it.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Ice cream scoop.
That's heavy.
Yeah,
That is
it's
what you
great.
need, by the way.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it always just like breaks. That's neat.
Yeah.
Out of Montana.
Out of Montana. We
What-
also carry a great line of napkins. Oh, that's a little
wine stopper.
stopper. Yeah,
If you ever have any wine that's left over, which
No.
means you're a quitter.
that's right.
Okay, I'm in love with this
I'm not
one.
a quitter.
I think I might need this, even
Yeah.
though I don't do a lot of ice cream, but maybe that'll have me eating ice cream.
Yeah.
The
It's
other-
a great seller for us.
You and I, when I first came here, we were talking about this. So let's show this to the camera. This is beautiful. You are one of maybe only a couple that are selling
Carrie
this?
Raffoni. Yeah.
So tell me about Raffoni. This is out of Italy?
Yeah, it's out of Italy. It's
heavy.
Yeah, it is. It's cookware, and basically it's some of the best specialty cookware you can get.
This is like 15
A lot
pounds.
of chefs love to cook with it.
I bet.
It's beautiful. It's also beautiful just sitting in your kitchen, decorated in your kitchen.
This would be good. Do people come in here and maybe do like wedding registries?
We've
They
not
should.
done. They should, but
You
we've
should.
not. That's a good idea.
Yes.
We do not have a registry yet.
You
Yeah.
should, because this is exactly what you would want to buy for a bride to
Yeah.
be, for sure. This is one of those that you're going to have, and you'll probably have it carried down generation to generation, or I
Yes.
should say it should.
Yes.
My only problem is I would want to keep it just as beautiful as this.
Right, and there's ways to do that.
Okay.
They tell you what you need to do or how you need to keep it clean.
Yeah, so Raffoni.
Yeah.
Proudly made in Italy. The other thing is, and she said this is one of her biggest sellers.
Yeah.
She doesn't know why. I do. It's thick.
Pot holder.
And we all need a good pot holder.
Pot holder.
Or when you're taking it out, they use them as trivets also.
Oh yeah, trivets, pot holder.
Is that like a greenish gray?
It's kind of a green gray. Yes.
Yep.
Very good.
She told.
Very good.
Very good. It's the eye that we have. You have some other little towels all in the back area. What else are big things that are in your kitchen area? What is this?
So Flamingo
Hand soap.
Estates makes a tomato heirloom hand soap and
Tomato heirloom?
tomato heirloom and a surface cleaner. It's a good seller for us. It smells like a garden, like your grandma's garden.
I was just going to say it.
Fresh
smells like-
tomatoes.
Okay, who
Yeah.
doesn't love that? You need a little burrata cheese. You just put it all together with some of the balsamic vinegar. That's
Yeah.
one of the best.
We also sell all kinds of cookbooks. I'm very picky about cookbooks and kind of books that I get, so I'll go through and I'll order some great cookbooks. And then we also have a lot of cutting boards. I also do a custom cutting board where we can burn on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I have a good friend of mine's daughter that does all the burning. She hand burns it. It's called Smell of Smoke is her brand.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, like, just like signature or designs or whatever in
I'll
it?
tell
or...
her, in this area, I've had a lot of requests for foxes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we would burn foxes, we do pheasants, we do feathers. She's done basically anything. Anything we want. She's also done, like, she took a photo of somebody's dog and did it on wood for us.
Oh, I need Adelaide. You're going to be on my board.
There we go.
Let's do this.
That'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. So, in that, if there was one main thing that you say, yep, people are constantly complimenting this in the kitchen area, what do you think it is?
The kitchen area?
I would say this.
I say Raffoni stands out,
Yeah.
and so does our specialty glassware.
The glassware?
Yeah, because we also take orders for custom, which she also does initials, like for weddings and stuff.
Yeah, I like
so
that.
she'll get, somebody will order like a stemless and a stem, with their last in it, like an H or something.
I also think it's funny, so many people will buy really cool cookbooks but never open them just for design.
They look great on a countertop.
Exactly, what they're using it all. But what is this one, stable to table?
Stable to table, I picked that up when I was in Dallas. Her name is Dawn Brown, and she has goes around, takes pictures of stables, and then she also has like dinner, and she'll set up a dinner and everything, and then she's also a chef, so she'll go ahead and she'll put it all together, and then she'll take the photo.
Oh, very cool. You also have, when we're talking about animals, there's some really cute pictures in here that you have dog, horses, so there's also a blend. They are big dog lovers, by the way. If you didn't see when they were on set, she's got a lab that is a color I've never seen before, a silver lab. Agnes and Maggie.
Maggie's the chocolate. Yeah, they're 2 years old.
They're adorable, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the favorite areas is the design room, which is exactly what she brought to the porch when she took it over, which has been how many years now?
I'm on my third. It'll be 3 years
right?
in October.
And so there's all these components. One, opening up the window area so that the natural light comes in so you can see all of this. And then it's this area that she loves so much. She and Nicole. Nicole, do you remember her? She was on set with us just a few weeks ago. Well, we're going to bring her back, and we're going to get into their playground and just imagine, because some of the people that have talked to me since they've been on have been saying, and actually he was just in the other day, he's like, yes, from Fenton Family Dentistry.
Yeah.
Dr. Jessica once, she's like, ooh, and he goes, oh God, here we go. She wants something custom made, yes.
Yeah.
So if it is maybe reupholstery, you have somebody that can reupholster chairs and couches, things like that. But there's a lot more that comes to custom. I think that might be what you first think of. We're going to tell you all the things that they can do at the porch. So let's head on back to the design room. You ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Most places you walk into, you look around, you nod, not here. You could try anything. Woo! Only 3 minutes in here, I'm already gassed. Check this bad boy out. It's a swim spa. Let's go. This is called the Sweaty Goat. This is where I get my demons out. Whether it's a hot tub, a swim spa, a sauna, or a cold tub, you come in here and you could try it and you pick what you want. That's Spas and More STL. And tell them Cam sent you.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, boy, you've missed a lot. Be sure to go back. And by the way, not only you watch it, but share this so that others can know about this incredible place in Wildwood. The Porch in Wildwood, 16957 Manchester Road. Check them out online, theporchwildwood.com, or on social media as well. We just came out, not only did we gain this, but we gained a person. We came out of the kitchen area. Jan Coffman and I have been talking throughout this hour. But Nicole Little, you may remember, she was on set with us just a few weeks back, and we are now in your favorite area,
yes,
right?
Definitely.
You two just have so much fun. But before we get into this, I wanted to bring this in. This is into that kitchen area. Are these really popular? Because I love these.
Extremely popular, yes.
You said the old-fashioned by itself is the biggest seller, but smoked old-fashions people are loving.
They are loving it, yes.
So how do you make these?
So basically what you'll do is, what I do is I take the whole content and put it inside a mason jar, a bigger mason
very
jar.
large one.
And then I would fill that up 3 times with your favorite alcohol, whether it would be, whiskey or vodka or gin, and then
And it makes how
and
many?
then it sits for about 32 hours in the fridge.
Okay.
And it makes several drinks.
Yeah. So it's not, you're not making it inside of this. You're taking the components. Yeah, and then you put it in the refrigerator. I've had like 5 or 6.
Oh, yeah.
And some, you don't just like use it once. You infuse it again and
Multiple
again.
times.
Yeah, it could be reinfused 3 times.
I love this. So this is in that area as well, along with those fancy, fun glasses. But now these ladies are going to tell you all about why they love this area. So this is where you get to come back and you do the consultation, and you really just have fun. I mean, fabric upon fabric. Thank you, by the way, for turning to Monica Blue.
You're welcome.
It's as close as we got.
As close as we can get to Monica Blue. I mean, seriously, have you ever counted how many pieces of fabric you have back here?
Oh gosh, never.
I
It's
mean,
a
I
lot.
do know there's 800 pieces on this
Oh,
side.
you know that much. 800 just on that side alone?
Just in Paul Robert, yeah.
Okay, we're talking thousands.
Thousands.
Thousands upon thousands. So when people are doing custom, so I want you to talk to the people who have never, ever, ever had a chance to do this before. What do they normally start with?
Oh man.
Well, it depends, but if they want to start with a rug is important to start with, and then
Okay.
we
It's
pull
usually the base.
The base, yeah, fabric.
Okay.
Then we'll pull the fabric, for like if they need a chair or
And you start showing them
sofa.
how it all comes together.
yes,
Lay it all out.
yeah.
What's your favorite pieces that you've done since you've been together?
Oh my gosh.
We just finished it.
We just finished
a big home.
our main one, and I mean it's.
And you can't show it to me
spectacular.
yet, can you?
no,
Not yet.
Soon.
Yes.
At some point, we're going to unveil this whole thing to you.
Right.
That was a whole year project or more?
2.5.
Two and a half. Holy cow. And I want people to understand that because you don't just throw it together. When you walk into someone's home and you really see it done well, there's been a lot of time put into that.
Tons of thought, tons of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we built this one that we're talking about. We built it
From the
months
ground
and
up.
months
Yeah.
ahead, and didn't even get to see it come together until now.
Yeah,
And all
the last 2
pieces
months.
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So we had ordered rugs, we ordered lamps. I mean, we even helped with like finishes, flooring, paint colors, windows,
Everything.
roofing.
Well, let's
We
do
do it
this
all
because
from the ground up.
We're in this area. Not everyone's going to do a 2.5 year project, obviously.
Right.
As Jan mentioned, there is no small budget, right? There's no budget too small, I should say.
all.
It is
Absolutely
working within your budget and then just having so much fun. I mentioned earlier in the show, and I had never done this until, I don't know, 5, 6 maybe years ago. I've introduced you to our Southern family and some of the fabrics that they have in Alabama. She was the first one that started with, come on, let's do some drapes. Let's change your window dressings around.
Change
Oh
your
my gosh, it
pillows,
changes
yeah.
so much.
Everything.
It does.
And they're so well done that you're proud of it.
Extremely.
Then that's not something, by the way, that I think you want to leave behind.
No.
when I move, that's coming with us. So for people who've never done custom, though, take them through. And like this is the area that you're going to come back and do it, but take them through an appointment.
Oh gosh, we really look at your original. We actually start at somebody's house.
Okay.
We usually don't start back here. We go to and look at the space and look at everything around and other rooms and just kind of people's style and what we can use and what we need to replace.
Okay.
That's really our starting ground point, no matter what piece they're working on.
And let's say they're wanting a swivel or 2 swivel chairs and a new sofa, and then we'll measure out the room and we'll see what's going to be best sized for them, and then we usually give them a link for them to look at different styles, or we may have a style here on the floor that they want to sit in and say that's what I want, but I need it in I need it in a Monica blue.
Yep. Yes, you
Yes.
do, by the way. So that would be important. And I like the fact that Jan had mentioned earlier, because that's the problem with some people. They're like, oh, now I got it home. I don't like how it feels. So they can test drive it and then say, I love this. Now let's put this type of fabric that we want on it.
Yes.
And blending things together. I mentioned earlier, Nicole, I was asking Jan, what does she think? Where do people go wrong? Do they do just too much of one thing and they're not open to blending?
Yeah, and I think people are afraid too. They're afraid of color, they're afraid of pattern, but pattern can be very neutral.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people just get scared and that's where they make mistakes.
I mean, we
is-
literally just come out of the big age where it's the farmhouse, black and white.
Yep.
You know, now the people are coming back to us and saying, "I've lived with that. I'm ready for some color.
I'm ready
You
for a
know,
change.
But you have to be, aware of what their, of their space and how they use it. I mean, so you need to go and understand them, how they live, what their favorite colors are,
Yep.
whether or not they need a blue chair or they need a green chair or, a pattern or something.
whether one of those pieces is still going to work, because
Right.
Yeah.
a lot of the times it does.
Absolutely. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're nearing the wrap up of our feature on the porch in Wildwood, back in the custom area, and it really is a lot of fun. This, to some people, would be overwhelming.
Yes.
Right in the beginning, and I get that from doing like custom suits and stuff like that. Guys are like, "Holy cow!" And I'm like, "No. Let's guide you. You're not going to go through every one of these. You are able to steer. No. This after being at your home or being at your office or whatever you're doing for them. It is. This is where we're gonna play, right? What are some of your favorite fabrics right now?
Oh gosh.
This feels good.
I always love a velvet.
I love a good velvet. They have a good performance velvet out now. That sofa up front that we were sitting in is made in, and so I like performance fabric,
Okay.
especially with dogs, kids.
Yes.
A lot of families hanging out in the family room.
Oh, yeah.
So that is the big thing. I'm glad you just brought up pets. We've been wanting to do something with our furniture at our house, and Jim is very much into leather, and I keep
I
going.
like leather.
But for animals?
Oh yeah.
They do make some that are better.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're not gonna
no scratch. Yeah.
Interesting. Because I think if you think
It's a treated leather, but yeah.
right, that's the difference. So you're not just going to go to a furniture store and just buy just a regular piece.
Oh, no.
That's what doesn't work.
You need to figure out what kind of leather it
Yes.
is. Sometimes they're dyed, they're aniline dyed. There's just different types of leather.
Yes.
Because we want our babies right next to us on the couch. Even
everyone.
though Jim would then say, off the couch.
Yes. You can always do a mix though. You can do
Yeah.
like a leather seat or a leather back and then do like a fabric and then
Upholstered
welt
part,
it,
yep.
upholstered. Yeah.
I want you both to think, and all the times, and again, 30 years, and how many years for you?
Just around 5 or 6.
Not just, 5 or 6. I like to remove the word just. 5 or 6 and 30, so they've got 35, 36 years together. In your time of designing, can you go immediately to one project that just made you go, I cannot believe that this all came together like this?
Yeah. Multiple. Actually.
Multiple.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Several
pe-
kitchens. Kitchens seem to
Kitchens?
be the
Yes.
hardest, but then when it all comes together, it just, it's
Chef's
so
kiss.
rewarding. Yeah,
That's
it
my bread
truly
and
is.
butter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing that's fun for me is to look back at the last, I'd say almost 5 years, but maybe 5 to 10 years, where you now go into people's homes and go, wow, look at, they're putting this color with that color, where in the past it was
yeah.
not like that.
At all.
Right.
Right? You look at the colors of cabinets that people are doing, and it's so many different components that are being put together, which I love.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're finally there, because that's the same thing in the clothing world. You'll see people go, there's no way that goes together. I'm like, just wait.
Pattern
It
play.
does.
Right. Wait till it all gets pulled together.
Yeah.
So, okay, so from rugs to, we were mentioned earlier, to doing curtains, to doing reupholstery, what are the things that people are maybe not thinking about that they can do custom for?
Oh, I do think drapery is one that people kind of
Forget?
forget about.
Yeah, they forget about it.
And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I can just go grab that from
Pottery Barn.
Pottery Barn.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we can do anything.
Yeah.
Any fabric can be turned into drapery.
What is your favorite thing to do for custom?
Oh, favorite. I do love doing chairs.
I like chairs.
Okay,
Chairs
both of
are
you
fun.
chairs. What would be number 2?
I'm a drape person.
Okay,
I think mine goes rugs.
rugs. Okay, they are splitting there for just a second.
We're not always on the same exact
We're
page.
not always on the same page.
That's good though,
Yeah.
right? You want to come in with similar minds, great spirit, great kindness. That's the only way you work well together. But having different mindsets. Have you ever butted heads on anything?
I mean, we'll have difference of opinions, but never
Never butt heads. No.
Yeah.
We always respect each
Because if you
other's
did,
opinions
then you
100%.
wouldn't work well
We
together.
respect each other.
Yeah, that's huge. And we respect all of you, by the way. Thanking you for watching this. So, right now, there are things in the store that may not be here. If you come in and you see them and you love them, don't. We always say, if you can't sleep because you just keep thinking about that, you better get back in and get it.
At least take it for 48 hours.
Yes.
Try
take
it.
For,
Try
take
it out.
Take it for a test drive. All right, the Porch in Wildwood at 16957 Manchester Road. Again, the website is theporchwildwood.com. Check them out on Facebook, Instagram, doing some fun things on TikTok as well. We'll give a shout out to Cynthia, doing some wonderful behind the scenes work. We want to thank her. We want to thank also Zach Kimball, who is directing for me. And then today, we've got Lucas joining us. So you never know. Josh sometimes joins us as well. All the team behind True Line Productions, bringing it all together. So if you have not been in, we would love for you to do so. Again, be thinking. I mentioned it earlier, and she thinks it's a great idea. If you've got someone who's just getting engaged, maybe have them come in here and do a little registry as well, right? You got to start incorporating that.
Yeah.
Trust me, they will want a lot of things here. Ladies, thank you. Before we go, I'm just feeling like we should cheers or something.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Do we have anything to cheers with?
I think we do.
We have
What is this? Is this a shot?
a shot of Kornecki,
A shot
olive
of what?
oil from Kornecki from
Kornecki.
Greece, olive oil,
Oh, from Greece.
Our 3 silos.
high in polyphenols.
And
Very
you do
good for
this
you.
every day?
Every day. It's good for your digestion. It's good for your skin, for your hair.
Look at her
Heart
hair.
health.
It works.
I know.
All right.
Okay,
Cheers.
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 And people can come in and do some little taste
Yes,
tests before they buy.
They sure can.
Yep.
It's lubing my joints.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Now
yummy.
it's got a pepper
Do you get that at the end?
At the end.
right at the end.
I love a good little pepper at the end.
That
Oh
means
my
higher in
goodness.
polyphenols.
The higher the pepper.
Oh, I got a lot. I'm high on All right. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. By the way, we have some really, really, really big announcements coming out of this show that you're going to need to pay attention to on our social media, our website, and of course on the show. If you have a business or someone you would like for us to feature on the show, shoot us a message at info@therealmonicaadams.com. We'd love to bring the show on the road and do what this is. It's called a mobile Monica. Love it. Love the porch, and you will as well. All right, don't go anywhere, everybody. We will wrap up the Real Monica Adams Show next.
Oh, thank you so much, Jan, Nicole, the entire team at The Porch. And the big announcement that we're talking about is that The Porch in Wildwood and Coffman Outdoors, they are now our title sponsor. And I say they because it's a couple, Mark and Jan, and they own Coffman Outdoors and The Porch together. We are so excited to do so many things with them. We're heading out to Sullivan next Wednesday, by the way, to do an incredible shoot. We'll show you more and more about what Coffman Outdoors can provide to you, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show. Tomorrow, live right here, Jim's going to join me, and we're going to talk about the wellness, I'd say, journey, because I met with Angie Hess yesterday from Spas and More, and I was trying to figure out how long it had been that we had been discussing how important it was to take your wellness and take your health into your own hands. And we've been discussing for a long time these incredible hot tubs and finding the one that made the sense for us. Now, this is the Legend series, the Michael Phelps Legend series. These jets are much more intense. This would be like an extreme deep tissue. Jim and I, if you watched some of our social media reels over the last several months, we went into Spas and More in Sunset Hills and chose the spa, the hot tub that worked for us. They have swim spas, they have hot tubs, they have, a lot of you like to do the cold plunges. If you haven't been in yet, you've been thinking about it like we did. We took a long time to finally make the decision. I want you to go in, walk around the showroom, located again in Sunset Hills, and find the one that works for you. Spas and More, thank you so much for being a part of our show. At Spas and More STL on social media and on the website, spasandmorestl.com. They're at 12957 Gravois Road. Tomorrow is the day the hot tub is being delivered. You're going to watch it all unfold. We're not going to show you it all because we're going to tease you just a little bit. Then we'll sprinkle a lot of it into our social media. And then Angie joins us on a Wellness Wednesday next week, and we'll break it all down. I've been talking about this one particular seat inside of that Twilight series that I can guarantee you I will be in on a regular basis because it's where the jets are. So for any of you who have migraines, you have neck pain, maybe you have sciatica, maybe you have IT issues, knee pain, why do you keep dealing with it? You could get a hot tub, and then you can couple that with our friends at Exist Stretch, which I just talked to a bunch of people yesterday. They were asking, okay, well, where are they located? I said 2 locations. One of them inside of Exist Fitness in Arnold, and they were asking, do you have to be a member of Exist Fitness? The answer is no. Exist Fitness in Arnold, and then you walk into the doors, and then it's in the back area. Exist Stretch, and then the one in St. Louis Hills is at 5605 Hampton. Again, they have different memberships after you get your first stretch free. And so we've been saying it for months now. If you haven't been in yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you have a police officer or a firefighter in your family like I do, they have hero package pricing as well. So take care of them. And again, just get in. Don't you want this to happen to you? Yes. The answer is yes. You want this. And by the way, Tim has a massage background, so you can see he's just kind of breathing with me. So stretching and massage kind of all in one. So thank you to each and every sponsor, as we mentioned earlier, that are a part of our show right now, and more that are coming on. So take a look down below when it comes to estate planning. If you have elder law information that you need, or your last will and testament, Sean Estep is going to be back on with us coming up on Monday. The Estep Law Firm, The Porch in Wildwood we just featured, Coffman Outdoors, Outdoors. Childress Legal Nurse Consulting. She'll be back on with us next month. JG Optimal Wellness, spas and more. Defiance Ridge Vineyards. Did you see the 9 gold medals that they won? We were just doing our Wet Your Whistle yesterday. 9 gold medals, the most they've ever taken. I was hoping they were going to get that Governor's Cup, but boy, I mean, they have to be proud of that. Congratulations to Chuck and the team. Dot Fleshman Realty, Garden View Care Centers, Exist Stretch, and Fenton Family Dentistry. And the list is continuing as we head into August next week. Can't wait to welcome on 2 more new businesses. How about you? You want to join that list? The information is info@therealmonicaadams.com, as you see here on the screen. We'd love to sit down, have a meeting with you, and put our positive brand with your positive brand. And a little faith that we always bring into the end of the show as well. So, as I mentioned, we're almost into August. Before we get there, July 23rd, we will read today from Jesus Calling, and it is, I am the light of the world. Men crawl through their lives cursing the darkness, but all the while I'm shining brightly. I desire each of my followers to be a light bearer. The Holy Spirit who lives in you can shine from your face, making me visible to people around you. Ask my Spirit to live through you as you wend your way through the day. Hold my hand in joyful trust, for I never leave your side. The light of my presence is shining upon you. Brighten up the world by reflecting who I am. And by the way, if you do want more reflection, you can go to John 8, verse 12, or Matthew 5, verses 14 through 16, and it'll go a little bit deeper into that. Those are the Jesus Calling books, by the way, from Sarah Young. Thank you to all of you for watching our special feature today on the porch. Now do us a favor and share this with your followers so they can find out about this incredible place. I love all of you that came in for the day of the taping, and now you're saying you want to go back. 4 months, just shy. Just 4 months and a week from Christmas. Can you believe that? I can't believe it's August already next week. So get on your Christmas shopping and go ahead and support those that support us at the Porch in Wildwood. Have a wonderful day. Go out, give a positive comment to someone, change their life today as you make a smile on their face because of the wonderful words that you said, which is the spreading of kindness. God bless you all. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
The Real Monica Adams Show is brought to you by Coffman Outdoors and The Porch in Wildwood.